RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Professional Independent Insurance Agents, Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof, Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home, Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend, and Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Buy American.
Boys basketball, Shells and Oilers. Oilers on the road, so they wear their maroon uniforms, the road uniforms. Shells in the white uniforms, trimmed in the red, blue, and gold. And for the Oilers, fourth-year head coach Adam Miller will start. Tharp, Smith, Corey, Hall, and Cobb. And we mentioned Hall and Cobb down low, and Tharp, Smith, and Corey will spend a lot of time outside, of course. DeLaro Smith doing a good job, one of their leading scorers. He's a 6'1 senior, but also they have Hall and Cobb down low, and we'll see how that all pans out tonight. For Coach Mark Briggs, 10 years as the head coach now at Roxana High, and he will start Ethan Gus along with Campbell, Touche, Garner, and Riney. Hunter Riney, a 6'7 freshman. And a lot of folks have been talking about him while he was in 7th and 8th grade. Well, now he's finally made it to high school, and we can see the real deal now. He's only a freshman, but a starter.
And he's lanky as well.
Yes, he is. 6'7". They have him listed at 200. And he wears number 55. And he'll be out there with another number 55, Lucas Cobb, who is not lanky. He's a big, big man. And offensive and defensive lineman from football, and now on the basketball floor as well.
You would think Cobb will try and use that body to maybe push Riney a little bit around down low.
At least 100-pound difference, and the Oilers win the tip, and here we go. DeLaro Smith hands the ball off to Kevin Tharp, and it's man-to-man for the Shells to get things started here tonight. Just underway. Smith to the baseline, kicks it back out high. Goes to Brandon Corey. Now Tharp on the other side. Glass, no good. Rebound Shells, and Stephen Garner rips it down. Garner brings it back for the Shells. Their first possession of the night. Daniel Campbell is a senior, wears number 21, hands the ball off to another senior, and that is Ethan Gus. Dumps it to Riney, knocked away by Cobb. Campbell runs it down. The two number 55s, man-to-man around the lane. Here's Gus inside, throws it over his shoulder, no. Now Cobb with a rebound, and a foul is called on Riney's on his back.
Great position by Cobb that time, good block out, and draws the foul.
And the Oilers will head the other way in a scoreless game, 1 minute into the contest. Again, a large crowd here tonight, packing Roxana High School's large gymnasium. Inside, left hand and good. Colby Hall starts with a bucket.
Good job by Hall, working for position down low on the post, presenting himself for the pass, and a nice little left-handed hook shot.
Off the glass and in, and it's 2-0 Oilers. Here's Roxana now setting up the offense. Touche into Riney. He lays it up and in. Riney with a bucket.
Oh, Riney lost his man Cobb that time, got wide open underneath the basket, and a nice layup.
2-2 score. Coach Mark Briggs of the Shells. Coach Adam Miller of the Oilers. Smith slashing inside. Reverse layup is good.
Oh, beautiful move by DeLaro Smith that time. A little up and under move along the baseline and lays it up and in nice and soft.
4-2, East Alton-Wood River now. Here's Campbell behind the back. Almost lost it on a double team. Now Cobb across the lane, fouling Riney as they went to the paints, and another foul on 55. This one's on Cobb.
Cobb trying to deny the entry pass that time. Got a hand on the basketball, might have gotten away with it, but I think his left hand was on the back of Riney, and that's what the official called.
They dump it into Riney. Glass too hard, even though he had a good look. He didn't finish. Back the other way comes Tharp. Now to Smith. Right elbow jumper, partially blocked by Touche. It ends up in the hands of Corey, and another block shot for the Shells. Roxana ball. Touche hands it to Gus. Coach Mark Briggs calls 1-4, and the 4 are on the baseline. It's Gus all alone, and he missed it in the lane. Tipped out by the Oilers. It's Shell's ball.
A tough matchup for Gus on the offensive end tonight as DeLaro Smith is going to guard him, and definitely a height and length advantage on the advantage of Smith.
Campbell for 3. Good! Swish from the left side for Daniel Campbell.
A nice quick release that time by Campbell. Got open for just a split second. That's all he needed to get it away, though, and make the 3.
5-4 in favor of the Shells. Into Cobb it goes. Inside. Glass and good. When he gets it down there, it's tough to stop.
That was just all strength and size that time as he used his body to get position and then makes the nice move and lays it up and in.
Oilers up again, 6-5 now. It's their turn for a 1-point lead. Free throw line inside, rolls off. Riney with the follow. It's short. Shells missed 2 there around the rim. Garner and Riney. Now a whistle and a travel. The Oilers turn it over. Outside, now it's Roxana ball in a 6-5 game.
Good pace to this game so far. Pretty clean game to this point.
1 foul each way, and it's the Oilers 6, the Shells 5. Here's Garner to the baseline, guarded by Corey, now into Riney. Pass knocked away, but Campbell runs it down to Garner. Inside to Riney. Turnaround, fade away, no good. Gus there with a rebound. He lays it in.
Boy, that was a nice job. Good hustle play by Ethan Gus that time to get the rebound. As Smith just watched, and Gus goes in for the layup.
Not many players around will work harder than Ethan Gus, and he did right there on the offensive glass. Put it back in. 7-6, Roxana now. Here's Tharp around his man, but then threw it away. It was tipped out by the defense. Oilers ball, 4:03 to go, first quarter. Timeout as one of the Shells gets his shoe back on. Garner, his left shoe slipping away, and midway through the first quarter, DeLaro Smith has it, top of the key. Loses his man inside. Hall blocked away. Thought he was fouled on a double team there, but Oilers will throw it back in.
That got knocked away, but it shows you the advantage of having 3 scorers on the floor. That time Smith drew a bunch of attention, left Hall wide open.
They try to sneak it into Cobb. It's stolen away, and now Campbell kicks it out of bounds. On a partial break there. May have been a 2-on-1, but out of bounds.
Well, it was a really nice play by Stephen Garner just to jump into the air and bat the ball ahead to Campbell. Could have had a possible and easy basket that time, but it goes off his foot and out of bounds.
And it'll go to the maroon and gold now. Oilers ball. 3:40 to go. Here's high-low. Cobb to Hall for 2.
Oh, it's well executed that time, and again, the advantage of having 2 big men there is as Cobb comes to the free throw line, makes a great pass down low to Hall, and he lays it up and in.
3:23 to go, first quarter, and it's now 8-7. Oilers. Here's Riney inside. Another fadeaway. In and out. He missed it. It's loose on the floor. They dive to the floor. Out of bounds, and it's Oilers ball.
Good hustle that time by Kevin Tharp. Fighting 3 Shells for the basketball, and the Oilers come away with it.
Tharp wears number 1, and he brings it up the floor. 5'7" senior for Coach Adam Miller. Of course, Adam Miller graduated from here in Roxana. He's a Shell. Back in his high school days. Now the Oilers head coach. Smith, jumper, no. Tipped around by Cobb, but Riney comes out of there with it. Shells back this way, down by 1 point. Big crowd. Top of the key, Touche fires. No. Hall with the rebound. Oilers ball. They want to push it. Smith pushes it up the floor into the lane. Cobb swings it right side to Corey. Back to Tharp. Into Colby Hall. Knocked away, but a foul. As he was going to try a little hook, but it's a foul. And the foul is going to go on. Number 21. That's Campbell. And the Shells with the first substitution of the night. Cody Yerkes into the game. Number 40. He checks in for Garner. Campbell, though, with that Roxana foul. They throw it into Colby Hall. Back to Smith, driving inside. Glass and good.
Boy, two nice drives so far tonight by Smith, and acrobatic layups with great body control.
Slicing through the lane, slicing through the defense, and he has 4 points. The lead is 3 now, 10-7. 3-point advantage. Here comes Gus. Layup good as he got the defense on his hip.
Well, he's just a scorer. He finds a way to get to the basket, and if he's not getting the open look from the outside, he can take it to the basket. He just finds ways to score and lead this team.
To the baseline it goes to DeLaro Smith. Back to Tharp. Inside to Cobb. He threw it away. Threw it right to the Shells, who are down by 1 point. 1.5 to go. First quarter, inside Gus. Knocked away. Got it back and then threw it into the stands. Turnover, Oilers ball.
Gus thought he got fouled that time on the drive. No call by the officials. And the Oilers get it back, leading by 1.
Maybe trying to force the issue just a little bit. But he'll do that, force it inside, and get a lot of good looks. Here comes Tharp the other way. Kicks it to the corner. Gus blocks a shot by Corey. Now inside Cobb. He missed it. May have been fouled. No call. They were hanging all over him, but he missed it inside. Here comes Campbell to the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound loose, and Gus out of there with it. Inside and a foul as he jumped into the lane. Looks like Brandon Corey reaching in on Gus.
Frantic pace there for a few moments, and Gus comes away with it and goes right to the basket. Gets fouled before the shot, though. 2 team fouls on each club.
Corey with his first. Cobb has 1. Into the corner, Gus. Over. Hall. 3. Ball is good. It's a 3 ball to make it 12-10. Roxana by 2.
Oh, that was a tough shot. Colby Hall and all his length running out at him. Gets a hand up, and Gus just floats it over his hand by inches, and nothing but net.
Top of the key, Tharp lost his dribble. Backdoor cut to Smith. Now Cobb, good, and 1. Riney was late getting there, and Cobb laid it in.
That's just very unselfish basketball that time by Smith. As he takes it up, he's got a pretty good look at a basket, but he dishes it off, makes the 1 extra pass to Cobb, who gets the easy layup and 1.
35 seconds to go, first quarter, and we're tied at 12-12. Coach Adam Miller going to get Scott Gibbs into the game, number 32 in a moment. First, though, Cobb with a free throw, and it is good. 13-12, East Alton-Wood River. They jump in front again, and the lead's going back and forth and back and forth.
Seems like that's always the way it goes.
5 points for Cobb, 4 for Hall, 4 for Smith. For the Shells, it's Gus leading the way with 7.
Just pretty much exactly how the score sheet looked coming in, too. Balanced scoring for the Oilers, and Gus dominant for the Shells.
13-12, Oilers by a point, and we're at 12 seconds to go. First quarter. Here's Gus driving on Hall inside, dumps it off, shot blocked by Hall. Here comes Smith. He has a little time, and he's fouled. The shot went in as a wild shot, but the foul was on the floor, and it's on Garner, I believe.
Wow. Nearly a huge 3-point play for Smith. And they say the foul was on the floor, though, and now 1.8 seconds for the Oilers to get one off.
They dump one into Hall. Left elbow. It rolls off the rim. No good. And after 1 quarter, it's the Oilers 13. The Shells 12. 1-point game after 1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
You've worked hard to get where you are, to achieve your goals. And that's why We'll work just as hard to help make sure all you've built has the right protection. As a local independent agent, we can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family, providing safe, sound, secure protection with Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people.
See Macias Insurance Agency on West Delmar Avenue in Godfrey.
Made it to the regional championship game here.
Visit Roberts Motors on Albee Street in Alton or on the web at RiverBender.com.
With Nick Darr, Brent Birkeland back with you here on Z1570. It's Riverbend boys basketball. 8 minutes on the clock. Let's go to the second quarter now. It's 13-12 after one quarter in favor of the road team, the visiting team, the Oilers. Shells ball here to start. Campbell fires an air ball from the left corner. He tried a three. Here comes East Alton-Wood River back. Smith to Tharp. Now Corey for three, and it's good. Brandon Corey.
Oilers unselfish so far in this game, moving the ball very well, and get Corey an open shot there for three, and he drains it.
Number 33 with a three. His first points inside. Gus to Gardner off the glass and in.
Both teams displaying some nice passing as they double-team Gus, and he finds Garner wide open under the basket for the easy lay-in.
16-14, Oilers by two. Smith for three, and it's good! Deep in the left corner for Smith.
Well, 2 threes to come out and start this quarter for the Oilers. Corey and then Smith.
And they were using Hall and Cobb with some inside play. Now all of a sudden it's threes for a moment. Now an Oilers foul with 6:56 to go in the first half. That foul is going to go on number 33, Corey, his second foul.
And when you have balance on offense, it just makes it so much easier to get open looks.
Corey's going to come out inside. A little hook shot over Cobb is missed. Missed there. And the Oilers try to now bring it up the floor. That shot by Cody Yerkes over Cobb, and here come the Oilers. Cobb to Tharp. Tharp left side, looks inside, now outside to Smith. Detrez McElroy into the game now. Inside, off the glass, Smith missed it in the lane. Rebound Shells, and it's a 5-point lead for the Oilers. Touche for three. It's off the rim. It's the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Oilers ball. McElroy will throw it in. Des McElroy, 6 foot, senior. Where's number 2? He's into the game. Number 1 with the basketball. That's Kevin Tharp. Now to McElroy. Gives to Hall, top of the key. 19-14, East Alton-Wood River. Tharp gives to Smith. Left corner now into the lane. Hall blocked away, but it goes to McElroy. His shot blocked by Riney, and a jump ball there as Hall tied up Riney. Riney blocked the shot, just standing flat-footed.
Officials will let them play for the most part tonight. Pretty physical game, and not a lot of fouls called. And it's getting a little physical underneath.
5:54 to go. The arrow going to the Oilers. Here's Tharp for three. It's no good. Rebound, Roxana. Riney hands to Gus. 19-14, Touche traveling at the three-point line as he shuffled. I don't think he was sure whether he wanted a three or a drive.
No, Touche came in averaging 9 points a game and yet to score here in the first half. 5:42 left to go.
Second quarter, and it's a 19-14 ball game. Free throw line, Tharp gives to McElroy. McElroy back to Tharp, right wing. Down to 5:25 now, second quarter. Here's Hall, swings it left side. Smith, open three, missed it. Rebound there, though, it's Cobb, good, and one as Lucas Cobb grabbed it out of midair, put it off the glass and in.
Good job by Cobb that time, grabbing the air ball, and doesn't come down with the basketball is what I like best about it. Goes straight up with it, doesn't allow a guard to come in and steal it away. Gets the basket and the foul.
And that's a foul on Gus, his first. Another three-point try for Cobb. He's at 7 points in the game. In the air, short. Front iron, and that was it. 21-14 now, though. The Oilers, all of a sudden, by 7.
Some three-pointers, and they've extended this lead. The Shells need to get back in it, need a basket here.
Backdoor Gus to Riney, and he left it short on the alley-oop, and here comes Tharp. Hands it to Hall. Layup, good, and one again. Cobb and Hall taking over again down low.
A nice job by Tharp that time as he drives to the basket, draws the defense, and dishes it off to Cobb, and he lays it up and in. Excuse me, Hall lays it up and in.
23-14, 9-point game. Could be a double-digit game if Hall completes the three-point play. That foul was on Riney, his third foul. I only had him for 2, but missed the free throw. Hall did, so it remains a 9-point game. Here's Gus off balance. No, Hall with the rebound, and then Gus with a foul under the basket.
That's just a frustration foul that time from Gus, and that's going to put the Oilers into the bonus. So not a good foul there. And Riney with his 3 fouls, you would think he'll sit for the rest of the first half. And if the Shells can stay close, that might actually be a good thing. He's had some easy looks at the basket, maybe a little bit of jitters being a freshman in this game. And maybe if he sits and watches the rest of this first half, those will calm down a little bit and he can come out and play a good second half.
Now he misses the front end of the 1-and-1 Hall, and then Cobb is over the back on the rebound, so his second foul. If you look at Gus, something interesting here. Most of the time, if not all of the time, he's being guarded by 6'4" Colby Hall, and that is a tough matchup for Gus.
They had Smith on him to start. They switched it to Hall after Gus put up 7 in the first quarter.
Inside, Garner missed a wide open layup. Here comes Smith the other way for the Oilers. Baseline, stops and pops. He missed it. Rebound, Shells. 2 on none. Campbell lays it in.
Good break that time by the Shells. Just beat the Oilers down the court after the turnover and get the layup. The other story of this game is the Shells have missed some easy baskets tonight.
Down on the block, it's a traveling called on the Oilers, so it'll go back to the Shells, trailing by 7 points. 23-16 our score. Second quarter, again later tonight we have Jerseyville at CM. Here comes Campbell. Now Gus not handling the ball. He's going to be off the ball. He gets it now with Hall on him again. Gus driving on Hall. There's a foul. Elbow extended right side of the lane, and that foul's going to go on Hall, it looks like, and that'll be his first foul. So Gus taking him on a drive that time, and they throw it inside. Glass, no good. There's another layup missed on an inbounds. Here comes Smith the other way. Finger roll, good.
Good job by Smith that time, taking it all the way. And a nice little layup there as he's outmanned, but he gets the layup to go.
He's got 9 points. And the lead is 9, 25-16. Oilers opening it up here in the second quarter. They led after 1 quarter, Oilers did, 13-12. But this quarter has belonged to Wood River even more. Here's Gus inside, over Smith. This time, Glass and in.
Well, he uses his body to get the bump that time. No call from the official. And he lays it up and in nicely. It cuts the lead to 7. The Shells trying to stay close with 2:58 left to go in the half.
25-18 inside in the lane, and a whistle, and it'll go the other way on the turnover with 2:53 to go. Shells ball again. And a whistle, and Jalen Smith, 6'3" junior, comes in for Gibbs, who checks out. And so Adam Miller putting some more size in there. Smith about 6'3", 270. Gus inside, missed a shot underneath. Rebound, Roxana, though. Here comes Touche. Number 1 guarding number 1 there. Touche and Tharp. Back to the top, it goes to Campbell. Daniel Campbell, the senior. Inside, and a reach in and a foul. That's going to be Smith, it looks like, on a reach. Jalen Smith for Wood River. That'll be his first. Inside on the inbounds. This one goes up and in. Finally, they get one to fall. Cody Yerkes for 2.
And all of a sudden, just a 5-point lead now. It was as big as 9, but Shells have cut into it.
Right side, Smith. DeLaro Smith. His brother Jalen Smith down low. But Colby Hall has it to Kevin Tharp. 2 minutes to go till halftime. Here's Tharp to Hall. Now right side, DeLaro Smith took an extra step, jumping into the lane. Traveling, Shells ball.
A little out of control that time for Smith. And he walks, and now the Shells have a really good opportunity here to get this lead even smaller. Under 2 to go in the half.
Into the front court, Gus has it. Right side, Touche. 3 ball, it's good. He's near the out-of-bounds line on that sideline. 3 ball.
Well, that was a big one. He hadn't scored all half. He hits a 3 and cuts it to 2 just like that.
Couple of 9-point leads, long gone for the Oilers now. Here's Jalen Smith, back to Hall. Hall driving to the baseline, gives to DeLaro Smith. 3 ball, good from the left side.
Well, for some reason, it seems like the Shells are content to let him shoot the 3. He's made 2 here in the first half.
Inside, Gus forces it up, and it goes in.
Boy, was that a tough shot by Ethan Gus that time. Hand in his face, throws it up, and it goes down.
Here's Tharp the other way, hands it to Hall. Colby Hall runs down the loose ball. Shells knock it out of bounds. 55 seconds to go till halftime, and our score, Oilers 28, Shells 25.
Well, you know it's never going to be a blowout no matter how big the lead gets.
Backdoor, Jalen Smith left wide open. He missed the shot. It's tipped around, and Shells ball 2-on-2. Stolen away by DeLaro Smith. Here he comes, finger roll, good!
Excellent move by Smith after the steal. A good fake pass and lays it up and in and gets the lead back to 5 for the Oil.
And he has 10 in the quarter, 14 in the game.
Matching his season average for a game. He's got 14 in the half.
Shells headed down to 2. Now it's back to 5, and they'll wait for the last shot, Roxana here. Down 30 to 25. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. About 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Here's Gus. Driving inside, finger roll, no good. Rebound with 2 seconds left. Jalen Smith, Tharp at the top of the key. Fires it up, but it's after the buzzer. He missed it. 30-25. The Oilers by 5 at halftime. Back in Roxana in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. In just minutes, I can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance, today at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Watch me get physical, out of control. Let's
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RiverBender.com.
Stop hiding. Start smiling. Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Smith. My staff and I love to take great care of our patients. We constantly update our technology, which allows us to complete complex procedures quickly, saving you time and money. Our new LumaSmiles technology allows you to see your new smile without changing a thing.
Patient of the Month, Lewis Michael won a free lunch for all his co-workers.
Come see what your smile can be at Dentistry with TLC.
We'll see what happens coming out of the halftime break.
And you think the Shells will have to find a way to slow down Smith in the second half, which could open things up for Hall and Cobb down low, although Cobb is going to be playing with 2 fouls as we start the second half. But you would think the interior game of the Oilers will get going, and they're tough to stop because they have so much balance with Smith and then the 2 big guys down low.
And you think of a makeup like that, when you look at the roster, that looks pretty good in a conference like the South Central Conference. I don't know too many teams that are going to have that.
Absolutely. I mean, just finding teams with that much size down low is hard to do. And then they have 3 very competent guards, and Smith is a terrific scorer. So they've got some balance on offense, and they have got a good-looking squad this year. And the Shells have done well to keep up with them here in the first half. And that's always the way it is when these 2 teams play, though.
Roxana, led by Ethan Gus, as always. He has 11 points, 5 for Campbell, 3 for Touche, and it's 2 each for Garner, Riney, and Yerkes. For the Oilers, 14 points for Smith. Again, 10 in the second quarter. 7 for Cobb, 6 for Hall, 3 ball for Corey, and that's where we are at halftime. 30-25 our score here at the half. We'll be back with more in a moment. The Oilers lead the Shells by 5 at the break. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Honey, who does our car insurance?
State Farm.
And what about our house?
State Farm, too.
And what about our life insurance?
Why do you ask?
Well, I've got something to tell you.
Bringing new life into the world is one of many great reasons to talk about life insurance. So contact your State Farm agent today. They'll help you choose the right coverage.
Contact Tom Lane to discuss all of your life insurance needs at 377-8912 across from Gino's 140 Club in Bethalto.
Hi, George Weber. Here's 3 more great reasons to visit Weber Chevrolet this fall. Number 1, product. Chevrolet has the best lineup of vehicles in the market today. Cobalt, Malibu, Impala, Silverado, Traverse, Equinox. Reason number 2, the deals. Right now, we have extra incentives and aggressive pricing on all of our units, resulting in huge savings. Number 3, your trade-in. After Cash for Clunkers, we were forced to crush so many of our trades that our pre-owned inventory needs some help. Your used vehicle has never been worth more.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
With Nick Darr, Brent Birkeland back with you. Shells start with some zone defense here in the fourth quarter. Smith to McElroy. Oilers have it. McElroy puts it in and one. A double pump, and it's a foul on Riney.
That's a big basket there from McElroy in for Cobb, who's got 4, and now Riney has 4.
McElroy had not scored until that free throw late in the third quarter. Now he goes for a three-point play, and he missed it. Rebound, Hall is there, Yerkes is there. The ball kicked out of bounds. It's Oilers ball. Gus and Yerkes both had a chance. Oilers ball.
Just a case of it not bouncing the Shells' way that time.
45-41, 4-point lead for the Oilers, thanks to that McElroy bucket to start the fourth. And they have it right back. Here's Tharp to Corey. Hall posting up, but they'll give it instead to Smith. Into the lane, knocked away, gets it back, and he missed it. But Riney may have fouled. No, it's a foul from behind. Riney was there, but Touche with a foul. His second. 7:26 to go in the game. Here's DeLaro Smith. 21 points, and he misses. He's 0 for 2 now from the line. He has another one. Smith, free throw for the Oilers. It's in and out. Missed it again. So it remains a 4-point game, 45-41, Wood River. Roxana ball, here's Gus. Gus looking around to Touche. 3-ball, good! And a timeout for Coach Briggs as he grabbed it, fired it, almost a fadeaway 3-ball.
Wow. Quick release that time from Touche, and that's one of those ones I think the coach is thinking, no, that's not a good shot. And then it goes in and everybody's happy.
Timeout, Coach Briggs, 1-point game, 45-44, Wood River. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
RiverBender.com.
With Nick Darr, Brent Birkeland back with you. Shells start with some zone defense here in the fourth quarter. Smith to McElroy. Oilers have it. McElroy puts it in and one. A double pump, and it's a foul on Riney.
That's a big basket there from McElroy in for Cobb, who's got 4, and now Riney has 4.
McElroy had not scored until that free throw late in the third quarter. Now he goes for a three-point play, and he missed it. Rebound, Hall is there, Yurkis is there. The ball kicked out of bounds. It's Oilers ball. Gus and Yurkis both had a chance. Oilers ball.
Just a case of it not bouncing the Shells' way that time.
45-41, 4-point lead for the Oilers, thanks to that McElroy bucket to start the fourth. And they have it right back. Here's Tharp to Corey. Hall posting up, but they'll give it instead to Smith. Into the lane, knocked away, gets it back, and he missed it. But Riney may have fouled. No, it's a foul from behind. Riney was there, but Touche with a foul. His second. 7:26 to go in the game. Here's DeLaro Smith. 21 points, and he misses. He's 0 for 2 now from the line. He has another one. Smith, free throw for the Oilers. It's in and out. Missed it again. So it remains a 4-point game, 45-41, Wood River. Roxana ball, here's Gus. Gus looking around to Touche. 3-ball, good! And a timeout for Coach Briggs as he grabbed it, fired it, almost a fadeaway 3-ball.
Wow. Quick release that time from Touche, and that's one of those ones I think the coach is thinking, no, that's not a good shot. And then it goes in and everybody's happy.
Timeout, Coach Briggs, 1-point game, 45-44. Wood River. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports. 7:08 to go in the game, and 7:08 to go in regulation, I should say. 45-44 as we start the fourth quarter here with some more exciting action. Shells and Oilers.
Neither team has gone too deep into their bench in this game either, especially in the second half.
Roxana's biggest lead, maybe 2 points. Oilers have had some 9-point leads here tonight. But right now it's 1-point lead for the Oilers. Hall inside, good. He went to the right hand and put it in.
A nice job by Hall that time. You mentioned it, went to the right hand, and the defender not expecting that. And he gets a nice little shot to go down and extend it to 3.
47-44. Wood River by 3. Gus thought about a 3. Instead, he'll drive to the block and kick it out to Campbell. Campbell picks up his dribble, back to Gus. Gus driving baseline. He leans in, missed it. Riney over the back, no call, but the Oilers have it. Tharp the other way. Tharp kicks it to McElroy. McElroy inside to Colby Hall. He's driving again, up and missed it. Rebound Riney for Roxana. 6 minutes to go in the game. Campbell to Yurkus. Down to Riney. Right block. He's caught under the basket. He rolls it off the rim. No good. 5:44 to go, and here's Tharp for the Oilers. Leading 47-44 over the Shells. Hall backdoor to Corey. Stole it away by Gus. Gus lost it for a moment. Has it inside. No. Rebound. Yurkus. Yes. Off the glass and in.
That's a big one, and the crowd loves it as Yurkus lays it in off the glass. Cuts it to 1.
5:15 to go in the game. 47-46 Oilers. Here's Tharp. Inside. Glass. No good. Rebound. Loose and grabbed by Gus, and they give him a timeout, I believe, even though I thought it was going to be a jump ball. There's another call that I don't really like. You give a guy a timeout when it's mayhem on the ground. 5:07 to go, though, and it's Roxana with a 30-second timeout. They trail by 1 point, 47-46 Wood River.
Possession arrow pointing to the Shells. In any case, it would have been Shells' ball, but you're right, I don't like it when there's a melee for the basketball and you give somebody a timeout.
If anything, he's rolling around on the ground. That could be a traveling. Would have been jump ball.
One thing you wonder is, when will we see Lucas Kalb again? 5:07 left to go. 4 fouls on him.
I think it's going to be soon. Maybe at the 4-minute mark, halfway through this fourth quarter. We'll see. It's 5 minutes left in the game now. Oilers up 47-46. Back to Touche here. Top of the key for Roxana. Down underneath, and Riney couldn't catch it. Too hot to handle, and Oilers ball the other way. Oilers with Tharp, Corey, Smith, McElroy, and Hall in the game. Here comes East Alton-Wood River. 4:40 to go. Brandon Corey has it. Down in the left corner to McElroy, guarded by Garner. McElroy bounces it to Corey, gives to Tharp. Now Smith, free throw line, inside, glass and good. Coach Adam Miller wanted a timeout and didn't get it. Sprinting up the floor, 23 for Smith.
Maybe wanted to get Kyle back into the game.
Maybe so. Shells with a miss. Oilers have it, leading 49-46. Here comes Tharp. Bounces to Smith. Smith, left elbow, down to Hall. Inside, turnaround is good for Hall. Timeout for Coach Adam Miller.
That's a nice little spurt there for the Oilers. Extend the lead to 5. They're going to get Kyle back in the game as he went reported to the scorer's table. 3:55 to go.
In the last couple of minutes, freshman Hunter Riney with some over the backs and some reach-ins, and I'm surprised he hasn't fouled out yet.
Right, right. And
No whistle.
Gus has been able to stay out of foul trouble as well. He's got just the 3. He's had 3 for most of the second half here.
Gus has not scored in the fourth quarter. 5 points for the Shells in this fourth quarter in 4 minutes. And the Oilers, on the other hand, with 8 points, but they've missed all 3 of their free throws. Oilers. They've missed, looks like 7 free throws on the night. 8 free throws they've missed on the night. Back come the Shells, down by 5. 3:43 to go in the game. And Cobb, as Nick mentioned, back in there. Here's Gus, leaning in, turn around, blocked by Hall, goes to Riney, and he missed it, but fouled by Corey from behind. Third foul on Brandon there.
Hall's a guy that just does it all, plays terrific defense. And as you mentioned earlier, he's even out on the perimeter guarding Gus for a few possessions. He's so long, he's a very good shot blocker down low.
Riney's free throw, no good. Another one coming. He has 5 points in the game.
Both teams struggling from the charity stripe.
Some big misses here for both teams in the second half, and Riney hits this one. 51-47 now. Oilers by 4. Every point is big with 3:25 to go in the game. Here's Corey to DeLaro Smith. Guarded by Garner. Smith kicks it to Tharp. Tharp, top of the key, and gives to Smith again. Smith has a step. Reach in on Garner, and that'll be a foul.
Tharp did something I haven't seen before. He faked a pass to the official.
Over here to the corner, and nobody was here for the Oilers. 3 fouls on Garner. Smith to the line where he is 0 for 3. And this one rolls in. He shoots his free throws one-handed with the right hand.
He's an unorthodox shooter, that's for sure. And he shoots from the three-point line with barely even jumping.
But with all of that, he's got 25 points, 2 for 2. And the lead is 6. 53-47 to the right corner to Shea. Shells have been behind almost the entire game. Chasing the Oilers all night long. Free throw line, Campbell kicks it to Garner, down to Riney, over Cobb, and he put it in off the glass.
Nice move that time by Riney.
2:40 to go, the Oilers by 4, and they have the ball. Brandon Corey up the floor, and he elbows Gus into the bench, no call. Back comes Campbell, he missed it. Rebound Smith, and he is fouled by the Shells. What's going on out there? Bodies flying everywhere.
That's physical.
Finally get a whistle.
It's hard to believe there was no call over here on the sideline with Gus and Corey. Just got to be a foul on one of those players in that situation, you have to think. They both went flying.
Smith back at the line. DeLaro Smith hits 3 big ones in a row. It's good again. Missed his first 3. Now he's hit 3 quick ones. 54-49. Could make it a 6-point game. And he does. 2 for 2.
Well, something to be said for making them when they really count.
55-49. Gus with 19, but boy, look at DeLaro Smith guarding Gus now. Inside, Gus rolls it off the rim. Riney with a follow, and it's good. Timeout, Coach Briggs of Roxana, 2:09 to go. Riney with 10, 5 in the quarter.
And as you mentioned, he's playing a really good, smart fourth quarter, staying out of foul trouble. Part of that him, part of that the officials. But now he's got 10 points on the board and playing a good, solid fourth quarter here. Cuts the lead to 4, 2:09 to go.
And that's a freshman in the fourth quarter doing a little damage. And interesting story, a couple of weeks ago, Coach Mark Briggs was telling me they were at an Illini basketball camp this summer, and Coach Bruce Weber stopping by to see the Shells play because he saw 6'7" freshman there.
Yeah.
He said, "Who is that guy and how tall is he?" Coach Weber watched for a little while the Shells.
And he likes to sign you up when you're a freshman, so.
You never know. You just never know where those coaches will find some of the players they find.
You've worked hard to get where you are, to achieve your goals. And that's why we'll work just as hard to help make sure all you've built has the right protection. As a local independent agent, we can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family, providing safe, sound, secure protection with Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
See Macias Insurance Agency on West Delmar Avenue in Godfrey.
To-do list rarely need more to do. So, at American Family, we offer a variety of products at affordable prices with the convenience of a single agent. From auto and homeowners to business and life insurance. This is Gerard Fisher with American Family Insurance. Give me a call at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
2:09 to go in the game. 55-51. The Oilers keeping Roxana at arm's length away even here in the fourth quarter.
One thing for sure about those college coaches, though, they're always looking.
Always. Always going to a game somewhere, somehow, some way. Here come the Oilers up by 4, and 2 minutes to go as Colby Hall holds it high to Smith. Glass, no. Rebound, Shells. Smith missed one finally. Quick pass to Campbell. 3 ball is off the rim. No good. Cobb clears the rebound. 1:40 to go. Here's Corey handing the ball off. Timeout. Oilers. Coach Adam Miller wants a full timeout.
I mean, there's letting them play, and then there's letting them play. And right now they are not calling any fouls. I'm not so sure the Shells weren't trying to foul there.
Maybe so. 1:40 to go, and Dan Gonzalez here tonight. RiverBender.com, so check that out sometime when you can. You'll want to go back and archive this game on video and audio on RiverBender.com.
I think he's got the camera on us now, perhaps, so. Looks like it's pointing this direction anyway.
The real star, Nick Darr.
No, it's on you.
Coach Mark Briggs and the Shells, Coach Adam Miller and the Oilers. A friendly rivalry. Those two play a lot of pickup games in the summer with their two teams. And a lot of respect for each other, and 3 good battles last year. And this is just the start of yet another long season, not only in the SCC, but against each other. The game at Wood River will be January 15th, another Friday. Long pass for the Oilers, and they get away with it. It goes to Tharp. He grabs it. 1:33 to go in the game. Hall to Corey. Oilers play keep away, up by 4. Here's Smith inside, missed it. Cobb up and in, and he's fouled. Another 3-point try for the big man.
Wasn't a great decision by Smith. He throws up kind of a wild shot, gets bailed out by Cobb, who gets the rebound and the putback, and now goes to the line.
The 3rd time that he's been fouled and hit a bucket. And the free throw is good. 10 points for Lucas Cobb. Inside Gus, 7-point game, and now a foul, and it's maybe Cobb coming over to help. Nope, it's Smith on the foul.
Smith all too happy to take credit for that one. Raising his hand to the scorer's table, saying, it was me, 25.
Cobb still has 4, I have 2.
That's right.
I have 2 fouls. Gus with his 20th point right there. The free throw is good. That's his first point, though, in the fourth quarter. 58-52. Boy, that 3-point play was big with 1:20 to go. By Cobb, Gus hits both free throws.
I think the Shells should foul here. Oilers have struggled from the free throw line. Put them at the line. Make them beat you that way.
58-53. Here comes Tharp to Cobb. Glass, no. Hall up. He missed it. Now Cobb's over the back on the rebound, and he fouls out of the game with 1:05 to go. Well, Cobb had a chance. Hall had a chance, but it wouldn't fall in.
It's just hard to tell yourself not to jump over the back. The ball is so tantalizing there. When Cobb goes up for it, it's just instinct. But he's over the back, fouls out. Now McElroy comes in for him.
Especially when you're 6'8" inches taller than the other guy trying to get the rebound.
And now 2 huge free throws.
1:05 to go. It's the Oilers 58, the Shells 53. Touche at the line for Roxana. He misses the first free throw. He has 2 threes in the game, 6 points. Still a 5-point lead for Wood River. He hits this one. It's a 4-point game. 1 minute to go. Tharp will hold it for a while. He dribbles inside, up, and missed it. Rebound, Hall is there. He missed it. Got another rebound and put it in. Hall with 6 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Out of bounds, and it's Oilers ball on the turnover. Riney into the game, 47 seconds left. 60-54.
I think you have to foul. 47 seconds to go, down 6.
They throw it into Hall. Hall back to Tharp. Tharp fouled by Gus. That'll be his 4th foul. 41 seconds left. Well, you look at the Oilers, and we mentioned it. Tharp and Corey can handle the ball. The other 3 guys, Smith, Hall, Cobb, can rebound. They can score. Many, many weapons. Tharp misses the free throw. He hasn't scored in the game, but how big has he been in the game?
Oh, absolutely. He's been just the field general for the Oilers and directing the offense and getting them in their offense beautifully.
Free throw rolls off the rim. Hall is there. Jump ball with Riney. And the arrow's going to go to the Shells with 40 seconds left.
I don't know how they couldn't get Hall for over the back there. Riney's 6'7". Hall was behind him.
They throw it into Gus. Gus to the top of the key. 3 ball is off the mark, and Gus fouls out of the game. I think he fouled Smith on the rebound, and Ethan's going to foul out with 21 points tonight.
Another great performance by him. We mentioned what a great offensive player he is.
And now at the line, it's DeLaro Smith. 4 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter. And he's short with a free throw here. 6 more in this quarter, 27 in the game.
Free throw makes it a 3-possession game, if he can make it.
In the air, and he missed them both. Rebound, Roxana, 30 seconds left, though. 60-54, and they don't have Gus anymore. Campbell for 3. It rolls off the rim. Rebound, Garner, and he puts it in with 20 seconds left. It's a 4-point game. Garner with 5 after that 2. 60-56 now. 4-point lead for the Oilers, who are 20 seconds away from moving to 6-2 on the year.
Hard to believe that 3 didn't go down. It sat on the rim for what seemed like a long period of time. Garner swoops in, gets the rebound, and the putback cuts it to 4. Now you've got to foul right away if you don't get the steal into the Shells on defense.
Again, Gus fouls out, 21 points. Riney has 10. 8 for Yurkus off the bench. 5 for Campbell, 5 for Garner. But again, for the Oilers, Smith misses 4 free throws here in the fourth quarter, but he still has 27. 14 for Hall, 10 for Cobb, and again, Cobb is fouled out of the game too. Oilers ball, they try to throw it in, they do, and Corey has it. He's fouled by Garner.
Corey has not missed a free throw yet this year. He's 10 for 10 from the free throw line.
So get the ball in his hands.
Absolutely.
He hasn't shot a free throw tonight, but he has 2 threes. And that is 5 fouls on Garner. I had 4, but they have 5 over there at the table, so he's done with 5 points and 5 fouls.
Nobody else for the Oilers over in their starting lineup is above 66%. Hall shoots 66%.
Corey misses the first one. 6 points in the game. 18 seconds left, 6-point lead. There's a big free throw to make it a 7, or a 5-point game, I should say, 61-56.
Well, tough to find options now for the Shells offensively with Gus out of the game. You still have Touche, he can shoot the 3. Campbell can shoot the 3.
And we'll see how it goes, and there's just 18 seconds left in the game, and the Oilers have the lead, and they've held the lead the entire way. They were up by 1 point after 1 quarter. It was a 5-point game at halftime, 2-point game after 3 quarters, and right now they still lead by 5 here at Roxana. 61-56.
Been a close game throughout. I think the biggest lead for the Oilers is around 9.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Honey, who does our car insurance?
State Farm.
And what about our house?
State Farm, too.
And what about our life insurance?
Why do you ask?
Well, I've got something to tell you.
Bringing new life into the world is one of many great reasons to talk about life insurance. So contact your State Farm agent today. They'll help you choose the right coverage.
Contact Tom Lane to discuss all of your life insurance needs at 377-8912 across from Gino's 140 Club in Bethalto.
And the Shells maybe had a 1-point lead at some point in the first quarter, but they haven't, as you mentioned, the Oilers have led throughout the game since then.
Well, the Shells ball, and they'll try to do something here, down by 5, again with 18 seconds left. That's it. Chase McPeak into the game for Roxana, number 11. But here's Campbell and Touche up the floor. Touche, top of the key. It's a 3. It's short. Rebound Hall. He's fouled with 9 seconds to go, and that should just about do it.
A valiant effort by the Shells, but you have to think it looks pretty bleak with 9 seconds to go, down 5.
And they'll be circling January 15th on the calendar for a rematch at Wood River. That foul was on number 11, McPeak. Hall at the line. He's 2 for 4, make it 2 for 5. He missed it. Well, the Oilers will have to start making their free throws if they want to make some noise this year.
Boy, they struggle from the line. All 4 of their 5 starters not very good from the free throw line.
Up and in, 1 out of 2, and that's all he needs right now. 62-56. Touche with a 3. It's no good. He'll try another 3, and it's no good. And that's the ball game. The Oilers over the Shells. 62-56. 6-point win for Wood River at Roxana. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
Stop hiding. Start smiling. Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Smith. My staff and I love to take great care of our patients. We constantly update our technology, which allows us to complete complex procedures quickly, saving you time and money. Our new LumaSmiles technology allows you to see your new smile without changing a thing.
Patient of the Month, Lewis Michael won a free lunch for all his co-workers.
Come see what your smile can be at Dentistry with TLC.
Your kids now have kids of their own. I'm State Farm Agent Tom Lane. With just a simple gift, your grandchildren may experience a lifetime of life insurance. Give me a call at 377-8912 in Bethalto to discuss the many options that are available to provide your grandchildren with a gift of life. For great products and service that are available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, call me, Tom Lane, at 377-8912.
Like a good neighbor,